At the National Delegates Conference, party leader Cyrus Jirongo was given the blessing to contest for the Kakamega gubernatorial seat and also enter into alliances with like-minded political parties to form the next government after the August polls. A reason perhaps why all OKA principals were in attendance, as well as the de facto leader of Azimio la Umoja, Raila Odinga. Here, Kalonzo moved to address the elephant in the room, even if cautiously.
We as One Kenya Alliance believe in the unity of this nation. And if I heard correctly, because I've not followed very closely what Azimio have been saying, it looks like we are singing the same language of national unity. But we are stressing honesty and engagement.
We need to get this right this time. Bring the people of Kenya together. We know where we've come from as a country. We know where we are today. And we know our destination, where we should go.
UDP party leader Cyrus Jirongo, who is said to be at the center of the talks, warning that further delay may cause jitters.
Oka must move very quickly so that we end up with Oka/Azimio as fast as possible. And the feeling is that we are taking too much time. We need to conclude this thing immediately so that the delegates go back home with a message to the people.
Tunataka sisi a structured dialogue. And we do things and conduct ourselves in a manner which will be transparent, something which Kenyans themselves will be proud of. And it is a formation which will last.
Our country is ripe for a third and final liberation. You remember, the first liberation removed colonialism and brought independence to our country. The second liberation, which was also just as protracted, brought us a new and progressive constitution. The third liberation that we all agree needs to happen must bring tangible economic prosperity to our people in the clear pathway for upward social mobility.
And seemingly still smarting from the bitter NASA fallout, the leaders were adamant that parties must come to the negotiating table with clean hands and honesty as they threw barbs at their opponents, Kenya Kwanza.
Hata ukitongoza msichana huwezi hivi alafu hata utaenda hivi tu hadi unataka something built on strong foundation, si ndio? There are those we can do business with, and there are those we cannot do business with.
Kenyans are being presented with an impossible choice between two sides of the same coin. The opposition in government and the government in opposition.
So when we say we have the will and the experience required to fix our country, the other side should listen, trust and obey.
Odinga inviting the One Kenya Alliance leaders to the joint ODM and Jubilee NDC, which will also serve as the launch of the Azimio la Umoja movement.
And on Saturday, mzee, we will be with you. Tuone tutaanza kufanya kazi pamoja namna gani, tuende mbele.
As Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka continues to throw subtle hints of the possible partnership between OKA and the Azimio la Umoja movement, the question is no longer if, but when. OKA says talks must be structured and honest. Chemutai Goin, Citizen TV at the Multimedia University, Kajiado County.